Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is Wolf and I'm bringing you some more tech news. I got a few tech stories to bring to y'all today. First off, I want to thank you guys for always watching the videos. I really appreciate it. Okay, first story after that. Sapphire teases RX 600 series toxic and atomic GPU series. Well, I know you guys don't want to hear about more GPUs that we can't actually buy because of stock issues and scalpers. Yeah, you know the gist by now. So MDM but AIB partner announces a return of its iconic series, a toxic and atomic line of GPUs. So this is what the toxic card is supposed to look like, and this is what the atomic card is supposed to look like, the water cooled one on the right. So these cards look fairly good, not too out there with the design. It would fit in with you know most builds, but these are the old designs. They did not release any new updated images for the design, so we can all just sit back and use our imagination as to what those might be. Hopefully, in the coming future, we might actually get images of the current cards that they're planning to release in this line of GPUs. Next, Intel. Intel rumors. Yes. Intel Tiger Lake H from a 6 core to 8 cores. So, Resident Leaker Momo underscore US dropped this on Twitter yesterday with a list of CPUs to expect for laptops from Intel. The i9 11980HK 8 cores, the i9 11900H 8 cores, the i7 11800H 8 cores, the i5 11400H 6 cores. So Intel already confirmed that the Tiger Lake H series will boost up to 5 gigahertz and multiple cores. This likely means that the flagship 11980HK CPU might be able to boost 5 gigs on at least 2 cores. So this series will also offer up to 20 PCIe Gen 4 lanes directly attached to the CPU. This means that it will now be possible to take full benefit of the PCIe Gen 4 spec by 16 GPU interface as well as NVMe 4.0 by 4 drives. So if this leak is correct, Intel might actually have something to fight AMD with in the laptop space, because AMD has been encroaching on Intel's territory. You know, they've been dominating in the mobile space for a long time now, and AMD is bringing the fight to them. So guys, if this rumor is accurate, we can look to see some competition. Hopefully stock doesn't run out of this also. Next, in a bit of controversial news, maybe it's not controversial, maybe it is. So as you guys might remember, there was this problem with the NZXT H1 PCs. This, the PC that looks like Xbox Series X. There was a defect with the PCIe riser cable, that was reported, and they tried to, say that if you get like plastic washers to raise the riser cable off the metal part of the case, that would cause a short. It would prevent the riser cable from catching fire. So they've recently issued a recall of these PCs across the US and Canada because of this fault. They should have recalled it sooner, but they were downplaying it as something that could be an easy fix for the consumer at home. But popular channel Gamers Nexus did an in-depth case study on it and actually found out that in most cases it is pretty severe and dangerous to actually keep them. And they actually submitted a report to NCXT to get it recalled, or for them to do a formal address to the public, but they issued some BS PR statement and didn't actually do anything until Gamers Nexus released their video addressing the issue. And now we're seeing some action being taken. I'm not saying that Gamers Nexus influenced their decision making, but when evidence is there to prove that this event is caused by this oversight, and people are putting the clues together, it will cause outrage and backlash towards the company. And I wish that he wouldn't have to get that far. They should have just take the information that was submitted to them and handle this in a more professional manner. So that's my opinion on it. But yeah, good news is that they've recalled the defective cases, and hopefully are planning to fix the riser cable that can cause fires in systems. I'm probably prepping for a re-release if they do release it because of this bad PR. Okay, enough of that. Final news story of the day. Samsung to build $17 billion silicon manufacturing plant in the US by 2023. So yeah, because of the chip shortages that have been plaguing us ever since the end of last year, when everything was released brand new, supply wasn't there to meet the demand, and now everything is basically out of stock. Memory supply is being affected, CPU memory supply, GPU supply. Everything that needs to be fabricated on a silicon process is in short supply. It is somewhat due to the pandemic and the US-China trade wars. So one means of mitigating this problem in the future, they're planning to build foundries in the US so that chips can be produced in the country, hopefully bringing down the cost and avoiding tariffs to certain products that we consumers love. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in to another video. If you like the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment, let me know what you think. This has been Wolf. Thanks for watching.